to something that is not hidden. That is why nakedness is the greatest form of poverty. Let me say again. I said nakedness or simplicity. I just concluded the book. You know, I'm concluding the books. I'm concluding the books already. I just concluded on taking root downwards. I said the greatest evil on earth is vulnerability. What I say is the greatest evil. The greatest evil on this earth is vulnerability. That is keeping your life where Satan can access you every time. That is living your life without a secret. Keeping your life where Satan can access you anytime he wants. When people meet you, they meet everything about you. Why? Listen, men come to heaven. I have been in heaven many times. When people returned, most of the great men that live on earth return to heaven with their secrets, because it is their secret that still preserve them in heaven. I said most of the people that live on this earth that return into heaven without wounds. I said most of the men that came to the earth and live here and return to heaven without wounds, they didn't share their secret. You see, because Satan will never attack something he doesn't understand. It's a law. So one of the ways to know poor people is that they are first of all simple. I said they are first of all simple. They want to have fake humility. Fake humility is an act of inferiority that makes you to give people who doesn't have honor. I said fake humility is an act of inferiority complex that makes you to ascribe honor to somebody who is not worthy of it. I told Locust Army, I said, I want to bring you to the power channels, a particular sacred platform for practical manifestation of billionaires. But I've been telling Locust Army that I'm not going to do it for them until they show me worthiness. I intend starting it this year. That is why I'm not preaching regularly anymore. And from next year, I will not preach regularly. If I cannot find them in Locust Army, I will look for where worthy men can be found. Even if I get only 5, I will bring them to the platform of power where they can be victorious. You see, can I tell you something? Most of the men that came to heaven and they are wounded and scattered, we are people who came here to the earth and they shared their secrets with strangers. They make themselves bare. They get naked. They get naked before fallen angels. They speak their mind to strangers. They look simple. They look ordinary. So they look poor. Tell me one woman that is poor, that is not first of all simple. I said, tell me. Somebody must lack ability. Somebody must do what? Somebody must lack ability. Must lack ability to keep something before that person can be played with by Satan. When God wanted to make himself omnipotent, he made sure that is something Satan must not know. And one day, Satan caused a revolt and wanted to overthrow God. But God remembered there are things he hid from Satan. I said, God did what? That God remembered that there are things he hid from Satan. He didn't care about Satan's revolt or stubbornness. He knew that Satan will not get to him. So when there was war in heaven, God withdrew to the inner sanctuary and closed himself, and Satan cannot find the way into that place. And from there he sent Michael to finish him. And then Satan discovered that there is something God kept from him. And then 14 he said, I will find it. And today, that day I shout that snake are not multiplying. Huh? Has God been able to share it again? Has Satan been able to access it? Huh? Listen, there is no spirit that defeated Satan that didn't know more than Satan. So can you stop the shouting on Satan? There is no spirit that defeated Satan that didn't know more than Satan, that didn't keep things away from agents of Satan. That is why I told you, there is something you will ask God. God will know that you want to overthrow him. Why will Samson not know that Delilah should die? Why will you remain alive after they have shown a woman the source of your power? Why? There are things that must not be discussed. If you are an occultic man and they give you sacred room, do you enter there to discuss with your wife? They told you, you want to be an emperor. You say, bring your mother. And every night your mother will be crying in the sacred room. And then you want to, in case you like giving things and being simple, there are two things that will never be cheap. Number one, money. Two, power. It will never be dashed to men. Revelational power, it will never be dashed. It will always separate us. So if you like dwelling people money, don't stop. Can you stop that? Money should go to worthy hands. When I was telling welfare people, when I brought the first money for welfare yesterday, I was there and then they came to me and said, we saw the money you gave and that money is not enough. I said, okay, maybe I should buy one more bag of rice and tomato or two more. But let me tell you a lesson. The throne of God this afternoon is protected from invaders by brightness. Right now, nobody is sitting on that throne. Right now, I have freed myself from generational delays, from witchcraft, from entanglements. I have made up my mind to announce the next level and to say who is on the journey should come with me. Those who want to be in that journey, they should declare themselves worthy and come out of it. That is why I am going to what I call the secret things of immortality. Is the greatest treasure in eternity. Have you written it? Huh? The what? That's what I'm sharing on. Now, 10 verse 7, Revelation, and 14 of Isaiah. That's why I'm stopping in it. Listen. Do you know why? Please, can you look up? Do you know why people are saying they will die? Huh? It is because immortality is established on secret things. Huh? Listen, in the realm of the spirit, in the realm of small power is given to prayer. In fact, prayer starts for people that doesn't have God. I don't know. I don't know. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Just for two people who are intelligent, give seat to the altar. Let me tell you something about two types of people. And it will make meaning to you so that, and what I'm trying to teach you now is being spoken about in heaven. I want you to open your ear and know it. I want you to do what? Open. What I'm about to say have not been said anywhere, so I want to say it to you from testamental platform. From something is called testamental platform. Now, when people, there are two types of men. Those who produce God, men worship, and those that worship God, that men produce. I said there are two types of who function on two kind of people. Number one, those that produce God, that men worship, and the people that worship God, men produce. Now, men that produce God don't do much on prayer. They do much on becoming like God. They do much on transformation. People like Elijah, people like Moses, people like Jesus. Now, but people who cannot produce God, they make petition to human value. Because what you're telling God to give you is what men paid for. Now, those who produce it didn't pray to any God much. They transform to be useful. And that is why there are not many. So many people don't know the difference between transformation and petitioning. Petitioning is for ordinary people. Transformation is for gods. So in Isaiah chapter 14, wait. In the villages where we came from. Oh, God bless this meeting. Why power is lacking is because people are not taught to seek power and then to keep the secret of power. So the secret things of immortality, we end mysteries. We end that is why I said very bright lights are encapsulated in unrevealed truth. Very bright what? When you hear very bright lights are encapsulated in truths that are not known. If you are doubting Locust Army, don't doubt anymore. We have taken so much from God to establish a very strong altar. Something that men can no longer understand. That means we can't fail. Is there anything you know? And from what brightness? If they weigh the brightness of that light. Don't you know that the writings of the Bible are preserved because they are part of unrevealed truth? Can I tell you, can I show you something? Apostle Paul in Ephesians chapter 3, he said, this secret I'm sharing with you now, he said, from the beginning of time, had been hidden from men. That is where the ministry of Apostle Paul was declared unique. was, that's what declared that ministry unique. And that's what made him an apostle to the Gentiles. He said, this thing that I'm sharing with you has been hidden from sons of men from the foundation of the world, but it is now revealed. The Gentiles are followers. Now, if you look at Matthew chapter 16, Peter brought a revelation that was hidden from men. And then he made him an apostle to the Jews. In Matthew chapter 13, 34 and 33 and 34 and 35, Jesus declared the hidden things of the messianism of Christ. And that made him son of God. This afternoon, is anybody doubting it? Can they be overthrown? No. Even hellfire is still functioning because it is established in secret. Unrevealed truth. The manifestation of the lion. Listen. The manifestation of